grabbed your set of balls right here, grab them, and said, be a man, get in front of the team, be a leader, change, because if you want your team to change, you gotta change first.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Danny Klein. Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know me, I've been with Andy Elliott for the last 4 years, worked directly with him, helped build the entire Elliott Group company. And today, I'm taking you guys on the behind the scenes video on something I probably shouldn't do. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. It's our Inner Circle Brotherhood meetup. It's our highest level clients. It's our 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs that are doing millions and millions a year in business. And we're bringing them all together here in Scottsdale, Arizona for a 2-day event. I'm taking you guys behind the scenes, so let's get right into it.
Okay, everybody, my name's Ben Jordan. This is my lovely wife, Ashley. I promised her when I was young and we got married at 21, I promised her I was gonna, hey, we're gonna give you the ride of a lifetime. And I was working with the guy, and honestly, I really wasn't doing much. I said, you know what, I'm gonna change everything about me. I'm gonna change everything about my lifestyle. I'm gonna give her the ride of a lifetime, right? When I met Andy and I met Danny, you know, where's Danny?
Let's go!
Danny back there. I met Danny one time and he called me on a Zoom call, and Andy popped in and we said hi. I said, okay, I'm gonna be here Monday. Showed up.
Close that ass.
I knew the twins growing up. You know, I come from Denver. I got on one Zoom call. I flew out here. I met Andy for about an hour. We talked about kids, family, everything. And I said, yeah, I'll join. Wired him the money, and I said, I called my wife, said I'm gonna buy a house. Bought a house down here, and now we're moving the business down here too.
Let's go!
Extremely excited to be here. Extremely excited to be in this room with
my dad,
everybody here, and you know, just want to be able to provide as much as I possibly can. You know, that's my goal.
Sawyer Monson from Utah. I'm the president of Elevation Wealth Planning. We are a financial planning firm for business owners by business owners. Every time I come down here, I have a higher expectation of myself because I connect with Max and he's like, dude, we do 150 interviews a week. And I'm sitting to myself, I'm like, we're trying to do 15 a month. What the hell am I doing? Right? It's just, it changes the standard, right? It changes what you expect of yourself. You know, the last thing that I keep coming back for is truth. It's hard to find people in your life that are going to tell you the truth. And there's a guy sitting back there who always tells me the truth. You know, I'm feeling like I'm in a rhythm. I'm hitting the gym every day. I'm eating right. Andy comes up and he goes, man, Sawyer, you got small shoulders. What's wrong with your shoulders, dude? And so I go back to Utah, and like the last 2 weeks, I've just been doing shoulder exercises every day. In the gym, crying like, oh, Andy doesn't like my shoulders. So for all of you guys, just be seeking out relationships, right? Be seeking out to raise the expectations that you have of yourself for when you go back, and then you can raise the expectations of other people around you. And then just be, you know, don't shy away from the truth. Because what you hear down here is not a call out, it's a call up.
16 years old, I left home. I grew up, you know, Amish kid, no technology, nothing. So a lot of this stuff is still new to me. But yeah, I left at 16, worked for somebody else for a couple months, and then I started my own company and been doing it ever since. So.
He's 20 years old.
He's 20 years old. Give it up for him, man. Come on, man.
Every one of you went around and you heard everybody's story, right? Dude, you know what I love? I'm a massive underdog, and I think you guys have all heard the underdog story and a lot of people. And me and Jackie are on this mission of, I don't know, family legacy, right? Like it's family legacy. Like we don't want to give our kids generational wealth, we want to give generational habits. Do you guys all want to make a lot of money? Yes. If you can't make a lot of money right now, you're an idiot. It ain't never been easier to make money right now. By the way, you guys can all make money together. It's not in that purpose. You know, I'm willing to bet there's not one person tonight that's going to leave here and go have a drink. Those are my people. I don't go to these events, and I'm not knocking anybody. Be like, you go to the Brink Cardone event, and I'll show up, and I'll go and have a drink right now. I don't want to have a fucking drink. Everything that I buy, I want to buy from the Brotherhood. Everything that I get, I want to do business internally with people here that I can trust. I would rather deal with somebody that's not as good, but that I can trust and figure out how to make it that good, than do business with someone that I don't trust that's better. You guys are all going to need a team. You're all going to need one. No matter how important your vision is, Will talked about he gave equity or gives equity. You know what I love about Will? Guy comes in Will's company right now, he's a fucking badass. Hey, I'm a badass man, I'm running this deal. I want to come in and be a manager. Can they come in and be a manager? No. You don't get to come in my company and be a manager. You get to start on the ground, you get to sell, you prove yourself, you earn the respect, and then you earn a territory.
I grew a company that I didn't like. I wasn't proud of it because they were not hungry. Met these guys at an event. And my team now is so freaking fired up. One of my guys made $300,000 in one freaking month. Why the fuck are you still here?
Love that.
Why are you still here? You gotta take this energy back to your team because your team is freaking depending on you. Your team is freaking failing because you are not the leader you need to be. I had to make that decision. Evan came to our company and said, grab your set of balls right here, grab them, and said, be a man, get in front of the team, be a leader, change, because if you want your team to change, you gotta change first.
Let's go! Hey, before you guys get to know Andy's triplet, there's 3 of them in this room. They all look the same. They're bald, they're tan. Andy has got even more shredded, which is just ridiculous. Like, let's piss me off every day. So, JJ, we want some of that shit, bro! We want some of that shit!
Hey, so I'm JJ Durman, this is my wife Keenan Durman, and 13 years ago I started a company called Freedom Industrial Services, and it's an oil and gas consulting company. Because of my corporate background back in the day, I have a niche in cryogenic fractionation and compression, and so that's our baby. And then now 3 months from now, we'll be finishing a series of 3 gyms. They're called Freedom Gym. 2 of them are in Conroe, Texas. One will actually be here on Brotherhood in Arizona.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, all right, thank you, brother. Hey, I want you to hand it back to, let's go. Hey, she's like, bitch, I got something to say up in here.
Smack him, Keenan!
I'm sorry. Hey, I don't want no problems. You're crazier than your husband, so I don't want none of it.
Take it.
We do other stuff
Take the
besides
stage.
just that. So we just started a podcast.
What's it called?
Synergy.
Synergy?
Yep.
Good. Let's all follow it. Can we all make a drop it in the group and then let's all go follow it. There you go.
So we started a podcast. Last year we actually started an energy drink company.
Yep.
So we just launched that earlier this year. We've got 4 flavors out. We're working on our 2nd energy drink line, so it's going to be more performance blend. And then he's starting a coaching company. So we have more things going on than just that.
Love it. Love it. And it's funny how the wife knows all of this shit. Right.
I'm Brian and Becky.
And Becky?
She's the better half, of course. So,
Sexy half.
we actually started a cabin manufacturing plant here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We moved out here about 3 years ago. Had to get away from the Midwest and came this way. Some events happened and it was just the right thing to do. I was a builder for all my life and a developer and did very well at that. Then obviously everybody knows what happens in 2009 and 08, 09, completely, one of ours in our town. So we started a cabin manufacturing. We're the fastest growing cabin manufacturing plant in the country.
Let's go.
No, but I was running a gym about a year ago, and I was dead broken on email. I was lost. I was confused. I didn't have a relationship with God, and I didn't have her, until I met her. Who you become, you attract, and I got lucky to meet her. And so, fast forward, Andy said, quit that gym, leave it, and I did. I went dark for 4 months, launched the product on October 1st, officially a year later since I met you guys, and sold 15 for 15 out of a book that I created, a 150-page book about leadership and how to lead yourself before you lead others. And I put those limitations on myself, and now I'm here to break those limitations and be like, hey, you know what, I'm going to sell 500, I'm going to sell 1,000 books, because I want to make sure that I hit my goal before the age of 30. I'm 20 years old, guys, so I'm super blessed. I love to be here.
Love that, dude. This is amazing. Todd's one of the OGs. He's one of our first guys in the Brotherhood. Todd, what do you got, buddy?
Todd Conklin, everybody knows me as Shannon's husband, so that's
Totally.
20 years. 3 boys. We're trying to raise little savages. So far, so good. So that's been amazing.
Dude, you're doing a great job. Those kids are amazing.
Thank you. We have built over the last 15 years one of the largest real estate brokerages in America, and it's been amazing. And we've changed a lot of lives as we built it. That's how we built it, frankly. And this year we said it's not enough. Hundreds is great, but tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands would be better. So we've launched a coaching company called Conklin and Family, Conklin AF. My social media guy who might be behind that camera would really appreciate it if you all went to YouTube and subscribed to Conklin AF.
Jump in the group chat, Todd.
Right. So in the next 6 months, we want 1,000 real estate agents and leaders as coaching clients. So if you know anybody, send them along.
What's up, family? We just closed out day 1 of the Brotherhood meetup. It's day 2. We're meeting up at Andy's crib here in Scottsdale, Arizona. We got all the people. We're networking. We're grabbing food. We're hanging out. We're exchanging contacts. We're making high-level connections. Showed you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of what it looks like to connect at one of the highest level masterminds in the freaking world. Let's get right to it.
Said some. Thought a nigga said some. G block, all we know is red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum. G block, all we know is red rum, red rum, red rum, red rum, red.
What's going on, guys? We're here with my boy JJ, all the way from Texas. We're here at the Brotherhood meetup here at the Andy Elliott Inner Circle. Bro, how long have you been in the Inner Circle and the Brotherhood for?
About 4 months now.
About 4 months. What did you initially see with Andy and with our group that made you say, hey, let me check this out, let me see what's going on, get around some people? Like, what was it? Because you've seen a lot of people in the space. Some are legit, some aren't. What brought you over here?
Yeah, so we've checked out other mentorships before, other coaching programs before, and the biggest thing for me was the infrastructure. So, like, I wanted to see somebody that actually had something to lose. And because that tells me this person has something to really work hard for. And when I see Andy go hard like that, he has so many people behind him. It's like he's still in protection mode of like this huge family, this huge organization. And like, I'm drawn to that because I'm a builder. So like, I own brick and mortar businesses. So like, I understand what that means, right? And so it's like, when you have all this infrastructure behind you, like you're going to work your ass off in order to build and keep and all those things, because you have to keep building along the way for this thing to grow and to protect everybody and everybody that's in it. And if that grows, you have to grow. And if he's growing, they're growing. So it was just a huge chain of like DNA that like all these people have the same freaking mindset, man. And it's like, you know, Danny brought me in here and I'm like super grateful for this dude because like this is, I don't know if you can see this, but like this is like a 200 person family and I'm only child. So like, I really love this stuff, right? So it's like, I was completely drawn to it. And I mean, there's, you can't shovel me out of this thing now, bro. Like I'm embedded, right?
Let's fucking get it. So what industry are you in? You got a couple of different things that you got going on, but what are some of the main ones that you got going on right now? And what are some of the new ones that are getting formed as we speak?
So I started out years ago, about 13 years ago, in oil and gas construction. And then I transformed that into, because I wanted to be home more and I wanted to be present more with my family. So I converted that into full-blown management and consulting. So now we're a full-blown midstream sector, which is cryogenic fractionation compression, oil and gas based company. And so that allows me to operate remotely, and I'm able to be home with my wife and my kids. I got a wife and 3 boys. And so that means a lot to me. That means the world to me, you know, especially as a 45-year-old guy. Like, I don't want to be out, you know, 3, 4, 5 months from my house, away from my family and stuff like that. So, and that's a lot of what I see here is like, you know, everybody's building infrastructure so they can control their own destiny, they can control their own life. And so what I did was I wanted to diversify a little bit. And since I was into fitness my entire life, so 4 years ago we started gyms. And we kind of have a little niche in the gym because we love to automate things and get things rolling. That way we can have some freedom, because that's what the name of it is, right? So we have Freedom Industrial Services and we also have Freedom Gym. And now it's becoming, because we see bigger and better things, because we've had our eyes open in the Brotherhood system now with Andy and Danny and all the guys. It's like now we're building a series of gyms. So now we're building our second gym. We're a couple months out from finishing it. And then we're going to have another gym right here in Arizona. So you're going to have Freedom Gym AZ coming to Arizona in a few months too. So we're super excited about that. And honestly, like, there's no stopping point. Like, this is just the beginning, right? So it's like, it's gonna be badass.
Where can everybody check you and your amazing wife at?
So me and my wife started a podcast together to kind of share the information about how we started, how we operate, and how we're trying to navigate through, you know, our future of building businesses, relationships, family, and connecting with all the great people like in the Brotherhood and beyond. It's called Synergy Podcast. My name's attached to it, so it'll be under James Durman, Synergy Podcast with Keenan and JJ.
And same thing on Instagram, James Durman?
Yep.
Let's go, baby. Grateful for you, bro.
So when I did it with the Bloodline Breaker, it's like, if you would have taken all 20 of these people and separated them out and took all the 19 others away, they would have been like, yeah, man, like, I don't have to, like, I don't want to do it, this and that. But when you get 20 people together, they're like, bro, you doing it?
Yeah, fuck that.
I got to do it. You doing it? Oh, man, we're all doing it. Let's do it. Let's go, baby.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it. So the camaraderie of it is what really kind of expands what you're actually looking at right here.
That's a great point. I love that.
Because at the end of the day, like, this is 200 people, roughly, that...
I feel like that right there is the best analogy for everything that we fucking do in the Brotherhood.
Exactly.
Because people are like, oh, you're moving here? Fuck it, I'm moving too. Oh,
What I'm
you're
saying is
going to
this
open up
is-
a division out here? Fuck it, we're doing
Do
it
you
too.
know how many challengers are sitting down there right now that's been beaten? Like impossibilities, challenges, fucking obstacles in life. Like, just talk to any of them, bro. Like, there's 100 per person down there right now. You know, you had them. We
Still fucking
have
got 'em. Still
We're
fucking
always
got 'em.
gonna have them. That's the whole point, though. If you build now, you beat later, bro. That's the whole point. It ain't about no fucking cold plunge, man. It's about your brain, dude. You just gotta think about it differently.
He's like, fucking lands it. He fucking lands it and slips out. I was like, I'm on the fucking shit by myself. I'm like, what's going on, guys? I'm here with my boy Mike Martinez. Hey, bro, what industry are you in?
So I'm in the roofing and construction industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in the Brotherhood for?
Been going on a year now.
A year now.
It's been amazing.
What did you see? You saw this bald head dude on Instagram going crazy. What attracted you to Andy and to our group to be able to actually spend the money, be here, take the time out of your business when there's all these other things that you could be doing? You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, what I love about the Brotherhood is it's a one big family.
Yeah.
But it's a family of like-minded people that truly are at the level and with the mindset that they're going to get it all, right? So that's what really attracted me to this group.
Yeah.
But going back to your question on, I saw this bald guy, right? And I'm like, okay, what did this guy bring to the table for me?
Yeah.
He actually pulled me aside at a conference, and I went up to him and I said, hey man, I wanna learn more about your business.
Yeah.
And he told me, hey, before you do that, you need to at least freaking wait. And I'm like, what? And it really hit me hard, right? I'm like,
I'm trying to spend money, bro. Like, I want to invest in
Exactly.
He's like, get to the gym.
he told me, get to the gym, the light bulb clicked. And I said, holy crap, man, I got this guy telling me to get to the gym, gotta do it. So that's how it all started, man.
And then you hit the gym and you're like, got the fucking results. What do we do from here?
From here, that just allowed me to level up with my team, with my business, made me more accountable with my company, man. I was really lost when I lost my father-in-law. He was my mentor.
Yeah.
So I didn't know which direction I was going. I put on a ton of weight. I've lost since December 70 pounds.
Wow.
So it's been a journey for me.
What would you say is your one piece of advice to the entrepreneur that's out there that's just trying to find their next level and they're not sure what to do?
All right, so the advice that I would give you guys is you got to believe in yourself. Number one, believe in your beliefs and what you're trying to accomplish. Right. Once you believe in that, then you got to be disciplined enough to execute. It's all about the execution. A lot of people say they're going to do a lot of things, but they don't execute it, man. They write it. They even write it down. They write these things down.
To-do
They
list.
don't execute.
To-do list.
That's
Yep.
it. It's a to-do list. It never gets done. Execute it, man. And guess what? Don't write down a 20 or 30 thing to-do list. Write down your top five, right? Your top five, execute on them, then go to the next. Go to the next. And you're going to get them done.
I love that. Where can everybody go check you out at?
Follow me on Instagram or follow my company, Z's_roofing_construction.
Let's get it, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
I've only driven the Lambo like around the parking lot, but I got to drive this around Fountain Hills.
got it. I drove that.
It's literally, if you think the Lambo is low, it feels like you're sitting on the floor. Just seats, you're like, I don't know, it's just like you're literally sitting in a cockpit.
Yeah.
It's,
you like that feeling? Like nice and low?
Yeah.
Dang, she let you drive, but she doesn't let my dad drive. You know why he has?
Well, because your dad,
gladiator?
this is what your dad drives. That's what your dad drives.
I know. You know why?
I drive.
He hits the. You know how he parks?
Yeah.
He parks until he feels he hit the curb. I'm not even kidding. Like he feels it.
It sounds like your dad.
It literally goes until like we hit the curb and then it stops.
Sounds like your dad. Oh, my phone is over there, but it's all right. Oh, it's right there. Peace out.
Bro, you suck at driving.
Hey, bro, I'm right here at crossing the gate with security.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I'm at the top of the spot. I'll meet you up here.
Okay, bro. See you in a minute.
All right, see you in a second. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we're jamming out. This is sick.
You guys jam packed in there?
Yeah, they're cooking up hibachi. How are you? Good, how are you? I'm so glad you guys made it. Let's go. Yeah, here, hop in right here. We're just connecting up. We're gonna eat in probably 30 minutes to an hour. So just network. Can I get you guys something to drink? You guys want some water, Celsius? We're here with the man, dapper as fuck, Jacob Hagerman. Bro, what inspired? How did this fit, this vibe? How did this transform, bro? You were skating in Arkansas, grilling possums. Now you're fucking dapper it out.
Listen, now I'm slamming Cadillac doors and stomping on marble floors, son. I'm smooth gliding.
No, for real though, but what elevated, what gravitates you to the suits, big baller shit, versus just rocking a t-shirt and some jeans?
I grew up poor. I promised my mom that I was gonna wear a suit to work because didn't want to be poor no more. So, that's what inspired me to every single day wear a suit at the office. When I get an opportunity to step out, for a gala or a get-together, you can never be in a suit and be in the wrong room. I feel like you don't belong.
I know one thing for sure. You were not going into any galas when you were 18 years old.
No, but you know what? Hey, you got to level up. You got to get new experiences in life, man. Get around bigger players, bigger thinkers, and people who are doing what you want to be doing in the next 5 years. And that's the people I surround myself with.
Speaking of like the big baller shit, what are we doing tonight? Where are we at? What's happening right now here in Arizona?
So we've got about 170 of the Elliott Group's top clients, from the guys that have invested, a couple $100,000 to a couple $1 million with the Elliott Group just for their companies, for their cultures. And so, you could be either two things, man. You could either be the example or you could be the lesson. The people that are in this room right now, they're the example for what a great businessman looks like, for what a great businesswoman looks like, a great father, a great son. Like, everybody in here holds themselves to a higher standards than the rest of the communities that are out there. And so you're either the standard or you're the example or you're the lesson.
Big vibes out here at the Brotherhood meetup. Let's go. The hibachi guy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Gangster.
Do you know, like, that kid crushes.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I grew up in a household where it was like, okay, when I first made
$100K
a month, I was like, I am God.
Yeah, if we can make 6 figures, we're on our way out.
And then you start spending it, you're like, fuck, man.
Bro, 6 figures is nothing.
Yeah.
Like 6 figures pays the rent in an above average spot. Nothing too crazy, just a
You
little.
can't support your wife. She has to work. She has to work.
Yeah.
On 6 figures.
Well, because if you split it in half, it's 2 50K fucking salaries. You know what I mean? I feel like in order to be financially free, even still there's like limitations, but I feel like $500,000 minimum in being smart with your money to be able to like be financially free. Now, it depends on what life you want to live. Now, like because I fucking raise my expenses and my lifestyle, and then I got to make even fucking more.
Does that make you scared then?
Of what?
When like rent's like, okay, rent's 10K a month and you're like, that sounds like so much money. Does that make you scared?
It used to.
Yeah.
It used to. My bills are over. Wait.
I'm sure. But you get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, when you think of like what 10K is and you're like, I'm spending it on this.
I remember 3 or 4 years ago, I finally had like cracked through a couple good months where I was making 30 to 40K a month and like take home commissions.
Sure.
And I remember I was like, I want a Corvette. And the fucking twins were like, you're a pussy, like you need to fucking go buy that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like, I don't want to be stupid. And they're like, you're a fucking pussy, let's go to the dealership right now. Fucking, hey, we're coming to the dealership right now. I was like, bro, I'm not trying to do that. They were like, fucking, threw me in the car.
My guy buys a Corvette.
Bro, they fucking peer pressured me to buy a Corvette, but like it was good for me. I was 21, and it was like I walk into the finance, we test drive the whole thing. Like they knew the guy, they fucking pulled it out front, cleaned that bitch.
Hooked you up on the back end.
We test drove it.
Yeah.
We go in there, and it was like $1,600 a month. I'm like freaking out, bro. My car that I traded in was $200 a month.
Yeah.
Because I put some money down. It was $200 a month.
What were you driving then?
It was a Lexus IS 300.
Oh, that's
so
fresh, bro.
It was still fresh.
Yeah, yeah. It was a
But
couple years.
But it wasn't 1600.
Yeah, OG Lexus.
Yeah, and I was freaking out, and I remember calling Andy, and I'm like, dude, it's fucking $1,600 a month. Like, bro, I don't know if this is a smart move. And he's like, are you fucking serious right now? He's like, are you really FaceTiming me about this shit? He was like, sign the paperwork, go make some more money and get back to work.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll call you later. And I was like,
all right.
Sign that shit.
Let me ask you this.
Best feeling ever, but I was kind of scared. That was probably the scariest like
but let me ask
financial
you this.
move.
Hey, tighten up, Jen, I'm about to spaz on this bitch. I'm about to go crazy, nigga, check this out. Y'all, put them
I'm the type of nigga, screaming fuck your feelings. 50 million mansion pillars with the tallest ceilings. I'm the type of nigga, every day I'm going viral. They think I'm selling powder, youngest nigga on the island. I'm the
Happy birthday to you.
Mel's birthday.
I think so, yeah, it is Mel's birthday too, that's good. Dear Melanie, happy birthday to you.
I want you to know something. You know, me and Jackie in 2019, when we started off on our journey to recreate our life, to rebuild our life, Jackie, we sold in Oklahoma, you know, Midwest, $1 million house is a big deal. You know what I mean? $200,000 house, that's super nice. $1 million house, me and Jackie, that's what we had. She sold our house. I didn't sell it, she sold it. She said, in order for you to become, Andy, the man that you need to become, I can only imagine how much money it's going to cost. Me and Jackie went on this crazy journey of total recreation, getting it all. And that's what you guys are here. You'll notice we keep bringing up, you know, fitness, family, faith, finances, you know, like fun, having fucking fun. And me and Jackie set off on this journey. And Jackie, when she sold our house, I said this last year, we went and slept on mattresses intentionally. Could you imagine giving up everything in your life to literally live below your means because you wanted to create something that was bigger than yourself? Whatever you guys want to do, sometimes you have no evidence. There's not one person that believes in you. I would have given anything for this circle. I wish in 2019 I could have walked Jackie in to something like this and say, babe, look,
Blueprint.
all these broken people, all writing their story in life, all curving history, all doing this together. Babe, look at this. Look what we have. We are going to make it. How can we fail in this circle? And I want to tell you guys something, and I mean this with all my heart. The Elliott Group, okay? No matter how big we get, no matter how much we grow, it's not enough. It'll never be enough. Our clients, our brothers, our sisters, the families that we connect with like this, the people we get in close proximity, this is where the fucking damage happens. This is where when we all get out of here and we spider web across the nation back to our homes, okay, unless you end up moving here, which most of you have, okay? Guess what? When you spider web across, you go back to where you're at and you cause fucking pure disruption, okay? When we trained in the car business, we would say things like, dominate your fucking backyard, 200-mile radius, shake every fucking tree. Dude, we're like, people are like, you guys know you're just car salesmen, right? And we're like, says who, motherfucker? and they're like, dude, you just sell cars. I'm sorry, you have no clue who you're fucking with. Bro, dude, we knew selling cars was a vehicle to get us one day to our true thing, which truly, I understand it now, and I didn't understand it then. And I'm gonna tell all of your number one goals. The more people you help, the more help you'll get. I've seen companies, literally everybody shut down and leave in one day. No, just because they realize the person, the leader, doesn't really care about them anymore. Guys, I want to tell you this. I love all of you, and I know that I have a closer relationship with some of you than others. I want to get close to all of you. The only way that can happen is for you, to me, I get closest to the crazy. Yeah, and this one right here, this is the certificate of the comeback kid. Uh-oh. Okay, and this one right here goes to Kobe.
I want to tell you guys thank you, but I want to tell you guys I'm nobody without my team.
Kobe, what just happened, bro? What is this?
This is what you call a team effort right here. That's what this is. A lot of it, man, a lot of people think it's just like it happened right away, but the total recreation was always in progress. But
honestly, man, this is just what it is, man. It's just you decide. You decide to get around the right people. You decide to make a change. You decide to commit. And I've been telling Danny, and I hope you guys are recording this, Danny was like a big key player in my recreation. Danny, from day one, feed it into me. You know, he showed me some things, showed me the way. I bought in. I thought I was bought in, but like actually running the plays, I never really ran the play to 100% of my capability. So, like, big shout out to Danny for just changing my life.
You fucking did it.
believing.
You did it, bro. You always had the fucking potential, and I saw that shit inside of you. And sometimes, you know, you got to get thrown through the fucking ringer. And that's what God throws you through the tornado. He throws you through that shit for a purpose, because the motherfucker that you come out on the other side of that is 10 times stronger, bro, when you go through shit like that.
And the cool thing, though, is that we've had a lot of hard conversations. He knows a lot about my life and all that stuff, but he was always there to help. I think that's the biggest thing. As you grow and scale, just remember, never forget the people that are actually there for you to help you scale. Like, this shit isn't just me. Yeah, I'm a big key component, like me changing because I had to make the decision, but also, like, there's a lot of key players that play in a row of the recreation. So never forget that, bro. So, like, seriously,
Love you, bro.
I love you.
Love you, bro.
Hero making machine, man. We're getting
Hey,
after it.
best tip ever, if you ever want to have a transformation like this, just remember, it's never about you. It's never about you. It's not about me. And how he had a transformation is realize it's not about him, it's about others. Remember that shit, your whole life changes.
Never forget it. Let's go.
All right, guys, we just wrapped up. I'm here with the man himself, Andy Elliott. Dude, what are we doing here? What did we just wrap up?
Well, I'm here with the man himself, Danny Klein. What's up, baby? Hey, well, number one, you're only as good as the people that you're around, and that's why me and DK are great together, the whole Elliott Army. You know, when we started to build our company, we started to realize quickly that, man, our whole life, when we were, you know, losing or we would lose that struggle, it's because we weren't around the right people. So we didn't want to really build a company. I'm talking about Elliott Army for a minute. We wanted to build a family, and we wanted to build people up that we wanted to do life with, to be leaders. And when we did this in Elliott Army and we built the Elliott Group, it was so amazing. It changed all of our lives. We wanted to create a high-level coaching program that was called something like Elliott Army, but obviously it's not our company. It's all these amazing entrepreneurs and companies that are 7, 8, 9, even 10-figure business owners, where we could all be together and do life together.
We wanted something different than the traditional program.
Dude, what we have, right, number one, in our company, I'm going back to our company for a minute, I've never seen before in the world. And I wanted to create a brotherhood, again, like a real brother, right? Like, I don't have a lot of family. I see brothers the way they treat each other. I always wanted that. I always wanted to have a family like we have in Elliott Army. So we created it in a program that we created inside the Elliott Army, the Elliott Group, and it's called the Brotherhood. And as you can tell tonight, number one, families are everything. Everybody has their husband, they have their wife, they have their boyfriend, they have their girlfriend. Those that train together, that coach together, stay together. Iron sharpens iron. Everyone here is getting closer to God. Everyone here is making more money than ever before because they're doing the right thing. They're living the right way. Everybody's getting in unreal shape, getting ripped, getting shredded. Everyone is looking in the mirror and they're proud of themselves, like, which is like super important to me, right? Because, you know, without self-confidence, self-esteem, self-belief, like, you're trash. And if you don't love yourself, you're not going to love anyone else. So the Brotherhood was created to build the greatest leaders in the world. And honestly, our company, Elliott Army, the Elliott Group, is such an incredible company that the greatest thing that we could do from what we've built in our company is to help build the greatest companies on planet Earth, the greatest business leaders on planet Earth. And that is done inside the Brotherhood. So I would tell you, everything that you've just seen, I'm sure you've seen some footage to this point, it's us rolling together as an army. There's about 250 of us all together right now, and we're just continuing to grow stronger, better, and we're all going to roll together till we die. This isn't a coaching program. It's become something way bigger than that.
One of my favorite quotes all time, if anybody ever asks, like, what's your favorite quote from Andy Elliott? Is an individual can be beat, but a team cannot be beat. And that shit has always stuck with me because you see people that try to go off and do shit on their own. They might make it for a little bit, but I love that you said that you get picked off. It couldn't be more fucking true.
Yeah, and, you know, at the end of the day, example, Danny has got an awesome girlfriend. Her name's Valerie, and they love each other. and they've got a place together and they're growing together. You know, when he's having a tough time and something's going on with them, Danny needs to have a brotherhood that he can reach out to that's like, hey, bro, Valerie's great, man, okay? You need to go fight for that. Go back home, man. Don't go have a drink. Don't go to the bar. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Go hit the gym. Go back home. Show her some love. Not, hey, Danny, you know what? Screw that, dude. Listen, dude, if she's not going to be good to you, go find you someone else, man, okay? Someone out there right now should be treating you good. She's not. No. Bro, listen, if you don't have the right people in your corner, you'll always self-sabotage, self-destruct your life. And by the way, like, hey, Danny, dude, like, you're going through a tough time? Good. That's good for you, bro. Like, going through something hard makes you greater. Good. Thank God for this tough moment, because it won't always be tough. Work through it. You're going to wish in the end it was even harder anyways. It's good for you. It's building you to be great. Instead of like, oh, man, it's hard. I'm so sorry, Danny. Oh, man, I'm not sorry. I'm glad that it was hard. Brotherhoods always keep your perspective right. They always keep your lenses right. They will make sure that you don't get angry and damage everything in your life and ruin every relationship and tear it to the ground, including yourself. So an individual can be beat, but a team can't be beat. You got to have a team. I don't care how great you are. You're no one without your team. You're no one without your brotherhood. You might make it for a little bit, but you won't make it for long. If you want to do something big and something that's going to leave legacy and you want to become a legend, you're going to need great people around you, just like DK and the Brotherhood.
Couldn't fucking agree. Love you, bro. All right, there you guys have it. We just wrapped up the Brotherhood meetup out here in Scottsdale, Arizona with Andy Elliott and the entire Elliott Army. Guys, you just heard Andy drop some fire. Proximity is power. If you're not getting around the right people with the right information, with the right level of action and accountability, where are you gonna go in life? Lone wolves will always get picked off. I love that he said that, because I try to run alone a lot of my life. You see a lot of men, you see a lot of women, they try to run alone, they try to do things by themselves. When you get together with a unit and an army, people are not gonna let you fail. You can't quit, you can't fail, you got people to help push you forward. So guys, if you guys have gotten value out of the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with the homie. We're blowing this thing up. If you guys want some information on any of the stuff that we got going on, make sure you guys shoot me a text at 540-840-3241. I'll drop you all the info. Just text me the word events, and I got your back for life. I'll see you guys in the next one.